Well, good afternoon, everybody. Hopefully you can hear me all good. We've hopefully fixed the connection issues that we had from this same spot last time. But look, just a little housekeeping. If you are watching on replay, make sure you smash that little like button there, and make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on the next live stream here in Sydney by SydSquad. For all of you watching on live, g'day everybody. Dean, Tracy, Jamie, Alfred, Steve, Michael, Yin, Mark, Gav, welcome guys. I am not sunbaking again. The cloud cover is doing us nice favours this afternoon. Jit Kasem, Swaddy Cup. And look, it's quite a nice afternoon. I mean, I know it's kind of cloudy and that, but no, it's quite pleasant. The wind has died off, luckily, because it was horrible the last couple of days. It's been blowing a gale out of the west. Streaming from our normal kind of spots is not really an option, just because it's so wind affected. But it's super pleasant today. Light winds, kind of out of the northwest, I think you'd say. But yeah, absolute cracker. Bit of cloud cover. It's a little cool, but keeps it pleasant. But great to see you all again. And no, look, it's good to be back. The schedule's kind of getting me this month, unfortunately, for the next couple of weeks. So I'll do my best to knock out a few little members streams before work. But we'll see how we go. Kurt's here. Hello. G'day, mate. Physics as well. G'day, guys. Lovely to see you all here. G'day, Scott. But look, let's rib right in, eh? Alright, we do have plenty of departures and arrivals to go. So we're going to be out here about two and a half hours or so. So it's not going to be heaps long. But I just do my best to watch, to try and stream as much as I can. But we'll see how we go. Hello, Cindy. Lovely to have you back, Cindy. And, oh, this is a lovely way to start off the day with Ray. G'day, Ray. With a very kind $15 tip. Thank you so much, mate. It's very generous of you. And hello indeed to you, Ray, one of our first-class members there. And I love to have your contribution there, Ray. Always looking after us, mate. Appreciate it, as always. It's always a nice way to kick things off, so thank you very much, mate. Oh, here we go. We got a departure that's coming out now. Malaysian 122, first one of the day. Off to Kuala Lumpur.
122, line up, runway 34 left. No, that'll be 34 left, please, is 122.
Alright, so a nice way to kick things off today. A couple of departures. I mean, we kind of timed it so this would be the case, but yeah, there we go. Another little mention I did mean to do before we kind of started, but there's a personal page, Daniel, if you're still here, mate, welcome to first class, mate. It was just before we started, so I didn't get to do it to kick it off, but welcome to first class, mate. Hopefully you're still tuned in there, mate, and welcome to first. Feel free to grab yourself a cold beverage on the way in, or warm, depending on where you're tuning in from there. And the Ningo show there with a $3 tip, thank you, mate. Remember to stay warm, too. Well, I'm doing my best, mate. It's actually quite pleasant. Got the the shorts are still on, but rocking the jumper today. So we're doing our best. And all right, so we got our first departure of the day already. And look, we obviously do have a little bit of a lunchtime lull. But we are starting after the lull, so we've got plenty of arrivals, plenty of departures to come, and plenty of heavies as well. Obviously last night we had our very first Qatar Airways 380 came in. And return, I should say. But here we go, folks. First one of the day, the Malaysian in the Negaraku livery, heading back to Kuala Lumpur, and it'll be followed by the Fiji Airways flight 910, heading back to Nandi. Here we go. There we go. I hope the audio is okay. Obviously we're a little further back from the action, so we don't, the audio is never as good from here, but the views are a little bit more widespread.
Chilling 178, wind 310 degrees, 12 knots, runway 34 left, clear to land. 34 left and land, Keeling 178.
Cindy, did the Qatar A380 come to LAX? I don't think it ever did. I'm pretty sure they've only ever got the 777, 200 LRs, 300 ERs, and 350s over the years. Happy to be corrected, of course. The audio is great, thank you, Mark. Now look, obviously due to that wind in the last couple of days, my normal stream day, which was going to be probably Wednesday, went and saw the new Top Gun movie. Has anyone seen it? Because it is fantastic if you haven't seen it. Anyway, we've got a little dash A just on short final there. Hopefully you can see that in the data tags at the bottom right hand of your screen. So we've got Q-Link 178. It's a Dash 8 200 series. And, she's flying up from Merimbula down there on the south coast of New South Wales. So just under 1 hour's flight time.
Fiji number 2 to depart to 1 further down the runway. And wait, Sydney Tower, g'day, Velocity 559 ready today. Velocity 559, Sydney Tower. Killing 178, expedite vacating by the rapid exit. Relative 425, your number 1 to traffic lining up the full length, beside heading left 230, line up and wait, runway 3 for left. Heading left 230, line up and wait, runway 3 for left, I think it's 425. Sydney Tower, just 512. Just 512, Sydney Tower. Relative 425, keep rolling, runway 3 for left, clear for takeoff. PG 910, jet stream upwind, will make a left turn, runway 3 for left, clear for takeoff.
Yes, the internet is much better today. I just had to move my spot, so we worked out what the problem was. And the problem was that the signal where I was being blocked by the old control tower. So I've shifted myself west and a bit more in line with the towers, and it's working brilliantly. But anyway, enough of that. Fiji 910 here, and hopefully we'll get a nice rotation off the Nandi.
Good afternoon, Rig 6469 ready. Rig 6469 Sydney Tower. Delta 425, contact departures. Contact departures, take 425. Just 512 wind, 320 degrees 9 knots, runway 3 for left, clear to left. Runway 3 for left, clear to left.
Well, we finally got a rotation. And it was smooth. But off she goes. Back to where I'd rather be. Hello, Ratchet. Yeah, I've got my tinfoil hat on, that's it, mate. Mark O'Kane's here. G'day, Mark. Mitty, g'day, guys. Hello, Kirsten. Nice to see you here.
Runway 3 for left. Line up runway 3 for left, velocity 559. Velocity 559, runway 3 for left, cleared for takeoff. Runway 3 for left, cleared for takeoff, velocity 559.
Alright, velocity 559, just about to head off to Perth. 737-800 of Virgin Australia. And folks, if you're enjoying the kind of new view, the last stream didn't go so well, but if you're enjoying, make sure you slap that little like button there. Every little click counts there, folks.
X64, 69, assigned heading left 230, line up runway 3 for left and wait. Assigned heading left 230, line up runway 3 for left, 64, 69. X64, 69, runway 3 for left, cleared for takeoff. Runway 3 for left, for takeoff at X64, 69.
Right, I'm going to give you a little, nice little tour just after this little departure. Hello, Albert. And Nick Smith's here. My first time on a SydSquad live stream. G'day. Well, g'day to you, Nick. Nice to have you here. And just as we miss Rex, but you know, Rex not that important.
Jetstar 409, wind 310 degrees, 9 knots, runway 3 for left, clear to left.
Okay, I'll give you a little brief tour of where we are, because the last stream here was not successful, to say the least. But basically where we are, we're at what we consider the old control tower, amongst plane spotters around Sydney. It's known as the beach. But I don't want to echo. But so here we are. So we've actually got two towers in the one shot there.
Jetstar 767, Sydney Tower. Reg 64, 69, contact departures.
Head over to our next arrival. Former Jetstar Japan A320, that one in particular. So a little west of where we are, this is Brighton Los Sands. Superb views of the runway, as you can probably imagine. But we've got the Novotel there, which you can see in quite a lot of photos from Sydney. But I do need to check the chat one moment. But yeah, it's a beautiful spot. Okay, apologies if I missed anything. I'm doing my best, as always. But Mark Chapman there. G'day, Mark. Short and sweet for me today, heading back to work. Have a great stream, guys. Well, mate, thank you so much. And nice to have you here, Mark. You know, sometimes short and sweet's good. And mate, you're an absolute champion. And look, if anything good happens, you can always watch it on replay. But look, we've got heaps of heavy departures coming out in the afternoon. So look, we'll save it on replay for you there, mate. But thank you so much for the kind tip there. And Mad Dog with a $5 tip, all the way over there in the US, mate. Dear Tim, I require a pushback for my heavy-duty hospital bed. Get in that tug so I can reach around the refrigerator. Oh, look, mate, we'll look after you, mate, in the lounge. We'll look after you. In the SydSquad lounges, they are never empty. They are always full, mate. Hopefully you're having a nice holiday over there, mate. But yes, look, it's nice and quiet. It's a pleasant place to spot, pleasant space to spend the afternoon. Yeah, I just gotta watch. You gotta watch my head. That's right, Cindy. we do have a couple more fluffy friends down there on the beach. These dogs are here almost every day. They, I believe it's some sort of dog minding or dog training thing, and they bring them down here for a run. But yeah, it's always good to see them there. Look, Brett Griffiths, hello. First time on the great stream. Thank you, mates. Nice to have you here with us today. Look, it's always good to have new folks in the chat. Say good day. So welcome to you, Brett. And a lovely $20 tip there from Brandon. G'day, Brandon. Thanks for the beautiful views. Cheers to a post-drink fizzy drink. Oh, look, it'll be fizzy. Don't worry about that, mate. And also, hi to City Tower. Look, we were some good friends up there in the tower, so they're always looking after us. But look, if we get a g'day from them today, that'd be nice. That'd be a nice little treat. But thank you so much, mate. That's a very generous tip. And, thank you so much for looking after me today, mate. And look, tomorrow night, for those of you who don't know what Vivid Sydney is, it's basically a light show in our city where all of our landmarks, well, and other buildings, get lit up. And yeah, I'll be there tomorrow night, so I'll get myself a nice cold beverage. Thanks to you, Brandon Meyer. Is that a Swiss, maybe Swiss or German surname? Thank you so much, mate. You guys can't keep shouting me beers. It's not good for me. But yeah, so we're in a great little spot here. Look, I'll rattle off a few departures of things that we can expect in the afternoon. We were expecting Yam Dreaming, better known as Emily, to come out this afternoon. She is heading off to Dallas on the QF7. Now this flight, well, it normally goes when we finish. The scheduled time for departure is 3:40. However, she's got a delay tonight, and she's going to be heading out at 7:30 tonight. I don't know what the delay is from, but yeah, she's late, which is doesn't work in our favour. But yeah, so she'll be heading out a little later. But look, in the next, say, 2 hours, we've got about 2 hours left in the stream, so you know we're kind of just getting started. But we will have the following. So we've got Air Callion A330 900 Neo departing a little later. She is due out 5 minutes ago. Well, she was due out at 1:45, but had been delayed, and looks like she's boarding at the moment. So.
Killing 206 Delta, wind 310 degrees, 12 knots.
And a $5 tip there coming in from Rob. G'day, Rob. For the lounge furniture fund, I've always found an open chair. We don't want to run out of seats. Look, we don't want to. We do have heaps of seats for everyone though, but mate, this is why. We've got plenty of seating in front of the big screen with the stream on TV. So don't you worry about that, Rob. But thank you, mate. That's very kind of you. It's I mean, it's rather ironic because we're, well, the SydSquad fam are potentially going to be moving, so we're gonna look for some new seats, I think. But thank you, Rob, absolute legend, mate. In case the tower is watching, hello there and thank you, says Cindy. Well, we 100% say thank you for their hard work. They do a fantastic job up there in City Tower. Looking a little further to our departures, we've got Qantas Flight 41 heading off to Jakarta. That'll be pushing out of Bay 10 shortly. That will be operated by an Airbus A330, as is usual. A little later on, in about half an hour or so, we've got the Speedbird 16. This is where our rush kind of begins. So we've got Speedbird 16 that'll head off to London, then via Singapore. We've got the Singapore Airbus A380 at 3. We've got Etihad 451. It's a 777-300ER this afternoon. It recently just changed. Only just the last couple of days they've switched over to a 777. They've dumped the 787 here in Sydney. They've given us the big boy. That'll be departing at 3:15. We've also got Jetstar 61 off to Ho Chi Minh City up there in Vietnam. It's a 787. She'll be heading out at 3:15 as well. We've also got an unusual service, which doesn't normally depart in the afternoon, but it's Philippine Airlines, A330-300. She's heading back to Manila at 3:20. We've also got Qantas Flight 1 at 3:45, and then Sri Lankan at 4:10. Qantas 43 to Bali at 4:25, as well as China Southern at 4:25 as well. So there's heaps, and that's just the departures in the next 2 hours. So we've got plenty of departures that have been kind to us. In the arrivals department, you can probably work out if you're playing at home on Flight Radar, but we've obviously got the star of the show, the UPS 747. That'll be in this afternoon as well. And look, hats off to Kurt for his last stream up on there. The car park was a marathon 11.5-hour stream up on top of the car park. Look, I really want to stream up there, but I'm too short, so I can't really see over the barrier unless I take like a box or something. We'll have to wait and see. G'day, Doug. Nice to have you here.
Sydney Tower, ambulance 226. Ambulance 226, Sydney Tower. Target ARX 6133 ready. 6133 Sydney Tower. Kilo 109 Delta advise when you have Foxtrot ashore, this one waiting to cross further ahead. AFL, we have Foxtrot ashore, Sydney 109 Delta.
A couple of Rex aircraft there just crossing path, the 73 behind, and the Saab 340 there just the Bravo 10 holding point for runway 34 left. And 2022 Tesla Model 3 Performance, hello mate. Will.i.am, hello from Los Angeles, g'day mate, nice to have you here. Tim, was there any celebrations related to the Queen's Jubilee in Australia? Or did everyone watch it on the big screen like everyone else? Yeah, look, look, nothing formal. Obviously we're under the Queen here, but yeah, nothing formal. But I did tune in on the Big Jet TV live stream last night, well, last night for us anyway. And yeah, it was brilliant, wasn't it? I don't know if anyone caught it, but yeah, it was exceptional, absolutely exceptional.
Ambulance 226, wind 300 degrees, 10 knots, runway 34 left, clear to land. 34 left, clear to land, Ambulance 226, rider up, please, a couple of departures, please.
Yeah, short person issues, yeah. Look, I can kind of do it, it's just not real comfortable. And it's highly susceptible to wind, that spot. So, you're very exposed there. So it's look, I'll definitely make it work somehow, I just might have to get some equipment. Kylie's out of here. Catch you later, Kylie. Nice to have you tuning in with us this afternoon.
Correct, 6133, sign heading left 230, line up runway 34 left, wait. Heading left 230, runway 34 left, line up on wait, Rex 6133.
Oh, you watched it on Big Jet TV as well? Yeah, no, it was brilliant. I really enjoyed it, and it was well timed, just before bedtime. Aussie Pete here, g'day Oz, g'day Pete. And Brandon Meyer is tuning in from Wisconsin in the USA. Well, Welcome, Brandon. Thank you very much for your kind tip as well. Lovely to have some new contributors to the SydSquad team.
Course 444, wind 300 degrees, 10 knots, runway 34 left, clear to land. Clear to left, clear to land, course 444.
Alright, next arrival there, Qantas 444 on the milk run coming in from Mel's.
Direct 6133, contact departures. Departures, direct 6133. Delta 933, sign heading left 230, line up runway 34 left, right. Left heading 230, line up right, 34 left, collecting 935. Qantas 747 ready. 747, Sydney Tower.
Qantas 747, they're just heading down for a runway 34 left departure off to Adelaide. And a little bit of trivia there, Qantas flight 747 was the same flight number as the scenic flights before the 747 have retired from Qantas. Good to see they've kept the flight number active. And Alvinor there with a $5 tip. Thank you so much, mate. G'day to you, SydSquad, from Los Angeles, mate. One of my favourite cities out there. Thank you so much for a $5 tip, mate. So that's very generous of you. So hopefully you're enjoying the new location here. Well, it's not really new. It's been here a long time, but we just don't normally stream from here. Alright, first heavy arrival for the day, just calling up the tower there. So Sri Lankan 606, they're coming in from Colombo. And they're Sri Lanka 9.5 hours flight time. It's an A330-300. And look, if she's on time, we will hopefully get the departure as well. OQJ just left. Yes, it's in Sydney. It's in Sydney at the moment, just going through some return to service checks before they get it back up in the sky. Hello Albert, hello Doug. G'day guys. And apologies if the camera work is a little rough all the way down there. I'll find out how far away it is, but it's quite far. It's a bit of a trek. Anyway, Qantas 747 just about to depart, heading off to Adelaide over there in South Australia.
Left, 3 left, 3 left. Quad 747, contact departures.
Very nice parallel approach there with the 7.3 and the 330.
Showing 606, contact ground 126.45. Today.
Air Calin there, off to for a 3-4 right departure, unfortunately. Bit of a dud, but anyway. And a very kind tip there coming from Mark O'Kane. G'day, Mark. You were the first person I said hello to in the chat there last night. G'day, Timbo. I did see. I did see you say g'day on Big Jet TV. It was good coverage. Jerry had a good posse, mate. He had a great posse. It was unreal. It was unreal. And I did see you there. And I saw you in the chat. And I saw Brad as well. And yeah, there's a few of there. So I was like, you know what? I've got to get in the chat. I've got to get in there. So I was just, you know what? I'll become a member. Why not? That's mate. You're a champion. Thank you for looking after us, Mark. Always nice to have your company here, mates. And over there, of course, as well. That's a generous tip there. And Lena there. Hello, mate. I see you last Friday after the failed live. Yeah, mate, we did meet last week, but things are much better than last week. So this connection is steady, and look, we're all guns blazing today, which is lucky. But it was nice to meet you last week, mate. And thank you for the $2 tip there. Appreciate it. Oh well. Alright, and interesting about today's Air Calin flight, it's actually off to Tahiti, heading off to Papeete, which is not normally the case, but well, it is the way it works, but unfortunately not off 3-4 left today. Nigel, I'm glad working from inside. I'm watching this from the comfort and warmth of my own home. It's a bit cooler day. Look, it's not too bad. I'm pretty I prefer the cold rather than the hot, but no, it's quite okay today. What's the diagnosis? And, well, I apologise, I can't read your name. But greetings from Taiwan, hello. And thank you very much for the 150 Taiwan dollars, that's much appreciated. And look, the scenery is nice, it's nice, it's definitely got, you know, that beachy feeling to it. Even though you can't really swim right where we are because there's rocks down below, but yes, thank you very much, and good afternoon to you over there in Taiwan. Daph's in the chat as well, standing right next to me. This will be Qantas 41 heading off to Jakarta, no doubt. I haven't checked, but it should be. It's lagging. And Simon Curl there with a 20-pounder. Thank you very much, mate. That's super generous of you. Great streams. SydSquad always deliver the goods. Gotta love Sydney, mate. Look, we don't call it the most beautiful city in the world for nothing. But Simon, you're a champion. Thank you very much, mate. For looking after us this afternoon. 20 quid. But thank you so much, mate. hopefully the quality's okay. Sorry, I'm just trying to work something out what's going on here. But Simon, thank you for the 20 quid, mate. I've got to say quid, sorry. I mean to say pounds, that might be rude. I apologise. But Cindy, hello Cindy, with a $5. Thank you very much, Cindy. Thank you for your stream today. Well, it's been a pleasure. It's look, it's great to get out here. My days off I've been struggling with days off, unfortunately. Just trying to get the time to do it. But look, thank you so much, Cindy. And Arnaldo as well with a $15 tip. That's very generous, mate. Thank you so much. And it's very nice to have your company. And thank you kindly for the tip, mate. And welcome aboard. And some lovely generosity here this afternoon from all of you. So thank you so much.
041, runway 34 left, clear for seconds. 7 takeoff, runway 34 left, 041.
And Tan Nguyen, if you'd like to send a tip or join the channel, you can click the $sign at the bottom of the chat. I think it's, or you can go !join. But there she goes, Qantas 41 off to Jakarta. But yeah, like we always say, we never ask for tips. You know, it's always going to be free to watch the live streams here at SydSquad.
Qantas 041, contact departures. 041, g'day. Yeah.
But the super chats are much appreciated. And as Kurt always says, never expected, but always appreciated. Goes to a nice cold flavoured beverage after the stream.
Jets are 892 heavy, Sydney Tower.
Alright, next arrival. Jetstar 8992 coming in from Melbourne. It's a 787-8 Dreamliner of the Jetstar variety.
Jetstar 8992, wind 320 degrees, 10 knots, roll through the Gulf, runway 34 left, clear to land. All left, clear to land, Gulf,
EDC Metalman's got the right idea, folks. If you're enjoying the art scenes here at this afternoon here in Sydney Airport, make sure you go ahead and click that like button, folks. And as you can see, Nightbot is giving you the answers. 78% of our viewers aren't subscribed, so if you aren't, make sure you click that subscribe button there, folks. It's a great free way to support the channel. And look, you can come and join us on future live streams as well. And Paul, of course, mate. Of course, it's actually quite pleasant. So it's not warm, but look, there's no wind, so it's a nice afternoon here. So I can't complain at all. But just passed through 350 likes there, folks. So thank you, everybody. Sorry, folks, just trying to get the camera focused there. I didn't want to play ball. Alright, Jetstar just arriving there, getting the roll through all the way to taxiway Golf and heading to the international terminal. And that aircraft will be empty, just ferrying up there from Melbourne. And I believe it may continue on to Tokyo, but I'm not 100% sure. Look, just looking over at the international terminal, we've got Speedbird 16 just about to push off A53. She's going to be taxiing out as well. And in the next half an hour, we've got a whole stream of heavy departures. So stick around. And, we've got them all covered because they're all coming past us. Looking at the arrivals, we've got a 146 arriving. So on behalf of Pioneer, it will probably land on runway 34 right, but we'll see how we go. It's coming in from Brisbane, and it's just over 10 minutes away. But we will see it taxiing back as she heads to the GA area. A little further out, but not too far. About 10 minutes away as well, we've got UPS 34. That's a 747-8 coming in from Honolulu. So she'll be with us momentarily.
I was driving. I was waiting for
Yes, they're waiting for chips, and the chips have just arrived. One of our other first-class members, Adam, just rocked up with some McDonald's, so he's going to do some damage, I think. Yes, so UPS not too far out. She's going to come in and join the party this afternoon.
Yeah. It's his fault. He didn't do it himself.
So folks, if you are just joining us this afternoon, welcome. We've got our friends on the left-hand side there. They're our bouncers for the lounges here at SydSquad. But gives you a nice little bit of perspective of what you can do here in Sydney. You come and park the vehicle. But next couple of departures, as mentioned before, we've got British Airways, Singapore, Etihad, Jetstar, Philippines, Qantas, all in the next hour. In terms of departures, anyway.
Sydney Tower, just 958, ready. Just a 958, Sydney Tower, expect no delay. 958.
Some of oh yes, actually we'll go for UPS. It's just about to pass over the field. And Reese Gallagher, g'day mate. Back at the beach today. Is the mobile? No, the internet is working pretty well today. We fixed the issue, but hopefully it's okay.
Departure, Cessna 958.
Alright, so the UPS 747 is not too far away. She's just going to make a shot downwind now, just over the Sutherland Shire down there in the Sydney's south.
It's 3:30, I think. Yeah.
She'll be with us in just another couple of minutes. And folks, we just passed through 400 likes for the stream so far, just ticking over the 1 hour mark. So thank you very much for clicking that like button. And no, the seagulls here definitely aren't shy. They will quite happily come and knock off your lunch if you leave it laying around. Also looking at the departures board, when we've got the British Airways 787 taxiing out, we will have Singapore Airlines departing shortly as well. And folks, our next stream, just while we wait for our next arrivals and departures, our next stream is probably going to be on Tuesday or Wednesday. It's going to be a members only stream. It's going to be about 1 hour before work, and we'll just, well, we might set up somewhere a little different. I don't know, we'll have to wait and see. Now that we've kind of worked out the issues with the connectivity around this area, so we've a bit more flexibility in regards to that. But right, here she comes rounding the corner. But yes, folks, our next live stream going to be Tuesday or Wednesday, weather dependent. It'll be a members only live stream. We try and knock about, well, I intend on knocking out about 2 per month or so, just as a little thank you to all of our members for looking after us. Obviously, the team here at SydSquad, we have full-time jobs, so it is a little tricky to stream on a regular basis. So obviously we always do our best. But look, just as a little extra bit of recognition for you guys that support us, we'd like to give you a little bit extra, just as it goes out of focus. As mentioned just before, the seagulls definitely aren't shy. They don't mind getting up close. But here she comes, Speedbird 16 heading off to London. Look, I'm lucky we've got one of our mods here, Daff, is keeping away all the spam gulls.
C4 heavy, Sydney tower. Sydney tower, Bird 16 heavy, ready for departure opportunity.
Alright, here she comes, folks. Here she comes. Let's get some Queen of the Skies emojis in the chat, folks. I think we've got to. Just as the gear comes down. Hamish, correct, mate. British Airways goes via Singapore.
0 degrees, 11 knots, runway 34 left, clear to land. Clear to land, 34 left, UPS 34.
And a personal page there, speaking of moderators, for Chris Cotton, 7 months of first class, mate. What an absolute legend. Legend of the game, and our local weatherman, you could say. But 7 months with the best plane spotting live streamers in Australia. Well, I don't know if is that a compliment? We're the only ones. But look, I'll take it. I'll take it for sure. And weather forecast is now posted. All right, mate. Let's check it out. Eh? Let's check out what we have for this afternoon. Here we go. The forecast for Sydney is posted above, just while we wait for the UPS 34. Winds out of the northwest, kind of as expected there. 12 miles, 10 knots, 19k an hour, and 61 Fahrenheit or 16 degrees. There you go. So thank you so much, Chris. You're always looking after us, mate, as a moderator and supporter of the channel, of course, as well. But, here she comes. We're tracking her all the way in. Alright, here she comes, folks.
Good afternoon, ambulance 293 ready. Ambulance 293, finish up. Speedbird 161 up runway 3 for left. Runway 3 for left. 1533 reduces minimum approach speed. Speedbird 16 runway 34 left, cleared for immediate takeoff. Cleared immediate takeoff, 34 left.
Alright, as beautiful as always, the Jumbo is there on runway 3 for left, and Speedbird 16 cleared for immediate takeoff off to Singapore and continuing on to London. Just under 24 hours trip time all the way to London from Sydney. Alright, another nice departure there. She's got a long way to go.
Sydney Tower, g'day. Qantas 650, Sydney Tower. Speedbird 16, contact departures. Flight to Speedbird 16, flight. Hey. Ambulance 293, sign heading left 290, line up runway 34 left and wait, short left, wait turbulence. Line left 290, line up and wait 34 left, ambulance 293.
I wanted to get airplanes coordinates. I wanted to record landing, but I wanted to get the frame shot after the touchdown land. Tires, mainly walked on the
Good old Jasmine Tasman there, just arriving on runway 34 left. Just as we come up to our 500 likes mark, we're getting close. Oh, the 146 got no love. My apologies. My apologies. Bear tuning in from Winnipeg, Manitoba in Canada. Long way away, over 14,000 kilometres. We've got ambulance 293 there, just lined up on runway 34 left, supposedly heading to Burke. And also pushback at the international terminal is the Singapore Airlines Airbus A380. And, she's going to be heading off to Singapore very shortly. She'll be taxiing past us in, well, not too long. Now that we have got those couple out of the way. Well, Cracker there joining us in Economy Promo. Welcome aboard, mates. Good to see you on the members only live streams coming up early next week. Thank you for looking after us, mates.
Runway 34 left, please land. Runway 34 left, clear land. Order. Ambulance 293, contact departures. Ambulance 293, there. Shout.
Alright, next arrival all the way out there. Singapore 222 is now taxiing. Beautiful. Oops, sorry. Wrong sound. There we go. Chris Paddy, our friend down there in the nation's capital, down there in Canberra. G'day, Chris. Member for 2 months in Economy Promo. Love your work there, Chris. Thanks for looking after us, mate. Hopefully you can get back up here soon. Might be able to join us another day. Chris, we met for the A350 event just not too long ago, and Melbourne Aviation didn't even realise the Etihad old livery 777 is back in Australia. Yes, only just a couple of days on the day flight, and about a week ago on the evening flight. So it's they've gotten rid of the Dreamliner services to Sydney, and they've replaced it with the 777s, which is nice. Next arrival there, I think think it was velocity 849 coming from Melbourne. It sure was. And next arrival after the velocity is going to be FedEx 6013 coming in from Singapore. The 777 freighter. Always one of our faves. Actually, no, I apologise. We've got a Global 7500 as our next arrival. It should be Lima Uniform November, I think, but we'll have to wait and see.
Lima Uniform November signature.
And there is no ATC delay. The ATC is in real time, so we're hearing it straight from the frequency. Anyway, she comes, Singapore 222, heading back to Singapore. Airbus A380, one of our daily A380 operators here at Sydney Airport. We've got 4 of them now. Emirates operating 2 380 flights, Qantas with just the one, except on Tuesdays. And Singapore with the one, and Qatar Airways as well with the A380 service. Of an evening though, so we won't see it unless Kurt does a night stream, which we can hope. He's a bit busy at the moment, Kurt, but hopefully we can get a night stream happening in the next, well, we'll see how we go. Whenever he can squeeze it in around his work schedule. And we've got a very, very kind donation, or tip I should say, coming from Trish McCarthy Davis. Good afternoon, Trish. Hot chocolate and donuts, something to warm you up. Thanks for the stream. Well, look, I hope you've noticed that, Trish. I haven't complained about being cold yet. And look, I'm not going to be out here for a huge amount of time, maybe another hour. But yeah, so you won't hear any complaints from me about being cold. But look, you never know. We are expecting rain tonight. But Trish, that is a very, very kind tip there. So thank you so much. And lovely to have your support here, Trish. Sorry folks, I'm doing my best to read the chat as best possible. But yeah, Trish, that is super, super generous of you, so thank you so much for dropping a $20 tip. Very kind of you this afternoon. And Chris Paddy there, 2 months member and $5 tip now as well. Planning on coming up next weekend on Sunday and Monday for a bit of action. Well, hopefully you'll be able to get some of the, if you're out in the evening, to catch the Qatar A380 now that they've resumed. But we might see you out here, Chris. We'll have to wait and see. I can't normally stream on weekends or Mondays, but we'll see how we go.
222, line up, runway 34 left and wait, number 2 to depart to 1 further down the runway. Line up, runway 34 left and wait, Singapore 2
Here she comes, Lima Uniform November Global 7500. Just touching down there on runway 34 left. She's very long.
Queuing 229, Delta the Super is lining up the full length. He'll be number 1 to depart. Assigned heading left 230. No delay please, and line up runway 34 left. Line up, runway 34 left, starting heading left 230, queuing 229 Delta. Lima Uniform, November, expedite vacating the right, via the rapid exit, ground 121.7. Over 90117, November.
Over the corner of the baby.
Queuing 229 Delta, keep rolling runway 34 left, cleared for immediate takeoff. Clear for takeoff, 229 Delta. FedEx 6013 Heavy Sydney Tower.
Right, there she is, just getting in position there on runway 34 left. Number 2 to depart to the dash 8, a little further down the runway. And there we go, 508 likes there, folks. Thank you very much, everybody, for your kind support looking after us.
Singapore 222 dash 8 upwind, will make a left turn, runway 34 left, clear for takeoff.
Right, look, let's get to, for all our members in the chat, let's get some A380 emotes in the chat. Why not, eh? Here she goes, rolling down 34 left with FedEx 777 freighter on final behind.
Queuing 229 Delta, contact departures. Departures still in 229 Delta. Queuing. FedEx 6013 wind 330 degrees, 8 knots, runway 34 left. Happy to land. Good land, Confirmations amended, tap has been issued to Sydney. Singapore 222, contact departures. Good day, Singapore 222. Good. Sydney Tower, Jetstar 516. Jetstar 516, Sydney Tower. FedEx 6013, contact ground 126.5. What's the big decimal 5? Good. Okay.
Alright, beautiful bit of action here this afternoon. Definitely can't complain, even though the lighting is not so good. But look, what can you do? And a personal page there for Ronald. Upgrading to premium economy, mate. Thank you so much for taking the next step. Definitely appreciate that, mate. Absolutely appreciate your membership, mate. Nice to have you here this afternoon. Upgrading as well. Everyone loves an upgrade, of course. And VHLUN was from Tel Aviv. And a few people, Josh saying it came from Don Myung in Bangkok, and Daryl saying it came in from Singapore.
Can I ask you something?
But looks like it did indeed come from Bangkok. There you go. But folks, if you're enjoying the live stream this afternoon down here in Sydney, make sure you go ahead and click that like button there, folks. It's a great free way to support the channel. And if you not subscribed already, maybe you'd like to consider subscribing to SydSquad here on YouTube. And we'll keep you across all the action here in Sydney. And if you'd like to support further, maybe you can, you'd like to consider becoming a member of the channel for as little as $1.49. And you can get access to all of the custom emojis. They're all aviation related, of course, plane spotting related. And as well as a member's badge, like all of our current members do. Who's talking in the background? A couple of our finest, couple of yahoos here in Sydney for some of our plane spotters. Some very, very close friends of myself and the channel, of course. And even though I'm normally a bit of a chatterbox, they definitely are very, very respectful that we're doing a live show here, so they just try not to be too disruptive, so that I can keep my eye on the chat and the planes. I think that's the difference here in Australia. Plane spotting here in Sydney, well, and around Australia, is not just taking photos and videos of aircraft. It's mainly about the social aspect, and you know, meeting some larrikins and some really knowledgeable and good people. So that's why people come down here and just come for a chat. Hopefully they're not being too noisy, otherwise I might have to tell them off. The audio is going to improve from the next stream as well. I just got a cable delivered. I thought it was going to arrive before today's stream, but it didn't, by like an hour.
20 minutes later, we get that one in. And then we pull the next one up. It's a pallet stack. It's not like it's pallets together. Go and push it off the profile. Just it won't budge. So we have to get a shot. Put it in, or push it at the time. So we got it going. 1, 2.
Just start making his way back into the Cooks River. He's doing a good job.
Correct, 6673, contact departures.
And Chris Paddy, they're looking after us again, mate. Was up there on Wednesday for the 2.5 action, almost got blown over getting some of the photos. Yeah, well look, that's why I didn't stream. I was going to actually stream on Wednesday, but it was just far too windy to hold the camera and have all the equipment up there. I didn't want anything getting damaged, so I went and saw Top Gun instead. I know I did mention it earlier, but if you haven't seen Top Gun, the movie, the new one, you got to see it. It's unreal. If you like watching planes, and like, let's face it, you probably do if you're watching this channel. But yes, you will not regret going and seeing Top Gun Maverick. It's brilliant. And this is coming from a guy that's not really into movies per se. But I had to see it, and I'm glad I did.
No one's told them that the flight got cancelled.
It's 768, runway 34 left, cleared for takeoff. Runway 34 left, cleared for takeoff, it's 768.
Jetstar 768, they're just making their way around the corner for a 3-4 left departure. Oh, okay, so we do have a 737-300 Classic coming in. This was supposed to be operated by the 737-700, but they've obviously swapped it out on us, unfortunately.
737-700 Classic, 737-700.
I was hoping we'd see the Nauru Airlines, but we didn't. That's a shame. We'll go for a little bit of a tour just until our next arrivals and departures. We've got a couple of heavy departures that should be coming out shortly. But this is the Cooks River. It's quite a famous river. The river actually used to run straight through the airport before the airport was built, but they redirected it out to where it is today. And it runs out into Botany Bay. And if we look a little further south, looking towards Monterey and the Ramsgate areas, and all superb views of the runway. It's a little far away, but nonetheless, nice views if you want to have a nice feed. Right on top there, on the second level, you can head to Hurricanes, and it's brilliant. So we are anticipating some rain tonight, so hopefully we should be able to get out of here before that. It's not till later on. Before we head there, a very, very personal page there to Joseph Johansson. Welcome to first class, going straight to the tippity top. Love your work. Please make your way last door on the left there, Joseph. Straight through the lobby in the SydSquad building. So you find yourself in the first class lounge. I'm sure one of our mods will be able to whip you up a nice cold flavoured beverage if you wish. Hot or cold, of course. Fizzy or flat, depending on your preference. But, mates, I'll have to get you a flight dedication coming up. So we'll have to see what the next heavy we have is. We do have a heavy on final, being the China Southern 5013 coming in from Guangzhou. Very interesting arrival path if you're following on Flight Radar. So we can dedicate this arrival to you, mate. China Southern 5013 A330 300 on our cargo and service. We also have another China Southern pushed back there from bay number 24. That'll be with us shortly, heading back to Shenzhen. It's another A330 300. The ATC tower that you just saw, the one nice and close to us, is the old control tower. Still gets used occasionally, but the building is utilised. But Joseph, thank you so much for joining first class, mate. And a personal page there for Brad Buckland. One of our mods as well, 5 months there in economy promo, coming up to 6 months. Love your work there, Brad. Saw you in the chat there on Big Jet TV last night. You're a champ. 5 months, mate.
She's going to Brisbane. I've seen one of the bags to Melbourne, the other one down to
And speaking of Buckland there, with the $2 tip, second door on the left is the lavatory. That's right, mate. And everyone's got their own lavatory as well. You don't have to share. So we're looking after you.
Today you can't do that because it's all
afternoon, Saturday 5013 heavy, except IS runway 24 left.
China Southern 5013 heavy, salute, good evening.
She's not fussed on focusing that far out, but here we go. China Southern coming in from Guangzhou. It's dedicated to our new first class member, Joseph Johansson. And folks, if you're enjoying the live stream this afternoon down here in Sydney, Australia, wherever you're tuning in from around the world, make sure you go ahead and click that like button there. It's a great free way to help us out here at SydSquad. And if you're on Instagram, you can go and throw us a follow. We're approaching 10,000 followers on Instagram. And you can keep up to date with all the things that are happening here in Sydney. And Joseph, mate, can you tell me what's going with QF7? Well, we're all wondering the same thing, mate. But normally a 340 departure, it's actually due out in 5 minutes. But yeah, she's running a bit late tonight. She's revised departure time today is 7:30 p.m. off to Dallas Fort Worth. So I'm not sure what the delay is, but I mean, it could be anything. They could be waiting for a part. They could be waiting for a pilot. Who knows? But the aircraft did arrive early this morning from Dallas and staying on bay all day. So I'm not sure what the dealio is. And there's a chance we'll never find out. And here we go, Joseph. If my camera will focus, this China Southern arrival is for you, mate. And our good friend Daryl. G'day, Daryl. How are you, Daryl? Nice to see you, mate. And he's made the plunge and joining us in business class, mate. And maybe we'll get you a dedication as well for becoming our newest business class member of the channel. Of the channel. And you may have the China Southern A330 departure, since we've got two. Might as well. But Daryl, thank you so much, mate. Welcome to business class. Welcome to the business class lounge. The business class lounge there, full of, well, we've got a bit of everything: sweets, cold meats, desserts, fruit, hot meals, you name it, our chef will fix it up for you. Oh, there she is, just China Southern A330 rolling through, and that arrival was dedicated to our new first class member, Joseph. So welcome, Mr. Johansson. Nice to have your support of the channel.
Did you see where Australia's Yananyi?
China 75013, Bakery Golf, and then right onto Alpha, contact down 1260
and then right on Alpha.
Alright, here's a quiz for you folks. What are the differences between the one we just saw arrive and the one we just saw depart? Does anyone know the difference? There's one obvious difference. They're both the same aircraft type, but they have one thing that differentiates from the other. So there's your clue right there, folks. And Daryl, our new business class member, mate, we will dedicate this departure to you. and it'll be no doubt empty as it heads back to Shenzhen. They these afternoon China Southern flights, they basically bring cargo in the hold and in the cabin, and then they head out empty as, full of empty cans and empty cabins. Okay, winglets, no. Good question. A few people getting it right there. Yes, it is the engine. So the arrival that we had was Pratt & Whitney powered, but the departure here is powered by Rolls-Royce engines. So only a minor difference. But here they come. They're heading down for departure. Down there on runway 34 left. Joseph, Keith, and I sub at the same time. We love your content. Well, thank you, mate. It's nice to have your support. And always nice to hear folks subscribing to the channel. And we do have a 737 Classic on final, a 737-300. It's coming from Brisbane. She's operating on behalf of Air Vanuatu. It's a Nauru Airlines aircraft. So it's always nice to see the 737 Classics in Sydney. We do see them a fair bit at night, but not so much during the day. If the camera goes wandering a little bit, that's just because I'm reading the chat and I'm trying to reply to as many as I can. Sommel's here. Hello, Sommel. Nice to have you back. Heidi, hello from North Germany. Welcome. Good afternoon. And Cindy, I think you did ask, is there FedEx in this afternoon? Yes, we did have FedEx arrive earlier. Not too long ago. But here we go. Our next arrival is Airvan 921. Alright, our next departure there is China Southern, and dedicated to our new business class member Daryl, who's joining us this afternoon. So I would like to invite you to our upcoming members-only live streams here at Sydney Airport. So hopefully you can come and join us. And if you'd like to come and join us on our members-only streams, they're a little bit. The chat's going a little slower. We can sort of respond to as many comments as we can. A little bit more personal touch to it, but we'll still come out and show you all the aircraft here. Just there's a little extra 1 hour streams on the side. And it sounds like we're at the RVP, does it? Yes, well, we've got who you can hear talking in the background. We've got Brian. Brian's one of our. He's been plane spotting at Sydney Airport for 35 years, and we always love having him down here and sharing a bit of knowledge with us. And I'm just looking up in the sky, and it looks like we do have a special arrival coming. We've got the All Blacks Dreamliner coming in via Air New Zealand. That'll be with us shortly. Hopefully we get them on runway 34 left. We'll just have to wait and see. But they're making a rather unusual downwind leg. So wait and see. Anyway, here we go. This one is for you, Daryl, our new business class member. And Seki, yes, mate, yes, indeed. All right, very nice. They're my favourite departures. Those ones, the one that's just tipped the top of the trees there with the main landing gears. So we've got a couple of parallel arrivals there. The camera just doesn't want to focus this afternoon. Two Virgins, two Dashes over there on the other side. And folks, we're just ticking over 600 likes, almost. Hopefully by the time I finish this sentence, we'll be at 600 likes. So if you haven't already, please make sure you take a moment to click that like button there, folks. And if you're on Instagram, go and drop us a little follow there, SydSquad.au, and we look after you. We've got the some of the best reels in town. Just as we hit 600 likes there, folks. Love it. Anyway, Velocity 73 there, just taxiing out on Alpha. She's heading off to Cairns, Velocity 423, just a short final, Velocity 851 on the milk run from Melbourne. And folks, let us know. Are you enjoying this location? It's something a little bit different that we don't normally do, but it's I'm quite happy to stream from here. It's quite nice, especially when the heat is not an issue.
Takeoff, people left, killing towards 9 Delta. Line up 34 left, velocity 1423.
Getting nice and close for the rego chasers amongst you. And Ronald, turn the chat into subscribers only. It is, mate. It is. Kicks out some of the bots anyway. Well, tries to. Doesn't always do it. And also we do obviously understand that people don't always like to get in the chat. They just like to lurk and just watch in the background, throw it on the TV. So if that's you, good afternoon to you. Alright, we do have the All Blacks 787. And we're lucky enough to have them landing on runway 34 left. It will be our next arrival, just joining final there. Hello, Just Cos, mate. Dropped you a subscription to your channel the other day, mate. I think it was yesterday or the day before. So good afternoon to you, mate. Appreciate your hard work. So we've got Philippines there, just lining up on runway 34 left. And heading back to Manila, flight 212. We've also got Jetstar 61 there, pushed back from the international terminal, and as well as the Qantas 1 heading off to Darwin, then London. The race is on, folks. Cue Top Gun music. Alright, you gotta love the All Blacks livery. One of the fan favourites, it looks like. It's not All Black, no, it got its name from the rugby union team, which are called the All Blacks, and it transported them to various events.
Sydney Tower, Skyforce 9006 ready.
Skyforce 9006 to meet target A. Quattro 741, line up, runway 34 left.
Line up 34 left, close halfway one.
Very nice parallel approaches this afternoon. We've had a couple of them that have got nice and close in terms of framing. Alright, very, very nice there. And we also have the 146 there, just taxiing out, departed early, but they'll be departing on runway 34 left, which is nice. And Regan Whiteman there with a $2 tip, thank you mate. Parramatta Eels supporter. What part of the airport are you filming from today? Apologies, I think we just dropped out a bit there, but hopefully it's back. But where we're streaming from this afternoon is known as the beach. Here at Sydney Airport, we're on the western side of the airport. And we're right near the Cooks River. Google Maps might be your friend there, but
34 left, clear sound.
Turn left, 34 left corner, 450, sorry, take it now.
320 degrees, 12 knots.
Wonderful.
Contact 741, contact departures, see ya.
741, good day. Good day.
Ticket 1562, so no tag day.
So that means it's 51 heavy, ready.
Ticket 51 heavy, so no tag afternoon. Skyforce 1906, line up, runway 34 left.
Line up, runway 34 left, Skyforce 1906.
okay, sorry if it's lagging there a bit, folks. These things happen, unfortunately.
Sydney target ambulance 288, ready.
Ambulance 288, so no tag day.
Okay, it looks like we might be okay for the meantime. Anyway, we've got the 146 just about to depart.
Contact to Bankstown, runway 34 left, clear for takeoff, make a left turn.
And, also at the international terminal, the Etihad 777-300ER just pushing back there from the Terminal 1. We've got Qantas Flight 1 heading to Darwin, then London. And Jetstar 61 off to Ho Chi Minh City in Vietnam.
Ambulance 288, so heading left, 230, line up, runway 34 left, runway 34
Left heading to 230, visual climb at Skyforce 1906.
Ambulance 288, runway 34 left, clear for takeoff.
34 left to takeoff, ambulance 288.
Skyforce 1906, thank you, contact departures.
Oh, I can't get it.
Departure Skyforce 1906.
Oh, it's going to Bankstown.
Alright, that's 146 there, just heading off to Bankstown. Short flight, about 2 or 3 minutes. And folks, just almost approaching 650 likes on the stream today, so if you haven't already, while we start to wrap things up this afternoon, make sure you hit that like button there, folks. And later this month in Christchurch, they normally stay for a month or so. Yes, and got a bit of a fact for you. That a couple of years ago, maybe 5 or 6 years ago, I actually got the opportunity to fly on the Sophia 747 SP over there in Christchurch. There's a video on this channel somewhere.
runway 34 left, clear to land.
We'll land runway 34 left, Pelican 426.
But yes, these will be some of the little things that we can sort of discuss during the member streams in more depth about that flight anyway.
I'm freezing away.
Alright, Qantas 1 next to go there, the Qantas Dreamliner, and then followed by Jetstar 61 off to Ho Chi Minh. Just waiting for that Jetstream to land, just short final there. Long journey and a long hold short as well.
Qantas 791 to New Target. Qantas 1, runway 34 left, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, Qantas 1.
Okay, apologies if the stream is lagging a bit. I can't see anyone complaining about it, so maybe it's just me. But who knows. Anyway, Qantas 1 just about to get underway, but we do have a very kind tip of $15 coming in from Don Curtis. G'day, Don. I'll read your message in a sec, actually. We'll just so I can give you the appropriate recognition that you would like to give you. We'll catch this Qantas 1 first. Alright, off she goes. Off to London, and sorry, Don Curtis there with a $15 tip. Thank you so much, Don. Hello from Atlanta, my friend. Love the live stream, love the location. Here's something you... so you can go and get the McDonald's. I see you there. Oh, sorry, I see you there. Oh, yes, there is a McDonald's. We can see the sign. I'll zoom in on it shortly. But Don, look, I don't mind a Big Mac. But look, mate, thank you so much, Don. I appreciate that. It's lagging. Okay, hopefully it stopped lagging. I think it was because, I don't know. Hopefully it's okay now. But look, we'll go and have a quick look at the McDonald's. But that's a very eagle eye of you there, Don.
I think it was you. It's fine now. It's fine now. That's just the tower is there.
City flag, velocity 65. 56 left.
56 to meet her today.
Wait, no, that doesn't make sense. We're going this way. Look, it's not going on real.
Okay, I think it looks okay. It looks okay. The boys here just stepped aside. Now it's not lagging anymore.
What a figure.
Double quarter pound with lettuce, tomato sauce and bacon. Oh yeah. Alright, so we've got Etihad rolling out. Etihad is going to be the last departure of the afternoon. I know we normally finish up around this time, but it's almost time to go and pick the kids up from daycare. So that means I've got to wrap it up soon. But we've got Jetstar 61 off to Ho Chi Minh, and Etihad rolling out now. So we'll catch Etihad very, very shortly. Right, folks, if you want to have a little sneak peek at a bit of behind the scenes action, head over to our Instagram. One of the boys is bullying me, but we've reshared it anyway. Not sure why. But Chris Cotton there with a $2 tip. And, oh, sorry, we've got to keep our eyes on this Etihad. But surprise weather window. Airport forecast has been posted. Here we go. Where are we off to? Chris there looking after us always. And surprise weather window. Here we go from Chris. Heading to the largest Islamic country by population. We're off to Indonesia. And we're looking at Denpasar. Denpasar, beautiful spot just north of Australia there. But cloudy conditions, light winds. 86 Fahrenheit, 30 degrees. It's always very humid up there in Denpasar. But thank you, mate. Thanks for looking after us as always. But yeah, if you want to look at me eating my microphone, just head over to our Instagram, !Insta, and you can have a bit of a look what's going on there. And Adam there sharing the story. And if you are on Instagram, okay, they're both doing it. If you're on Instagram, make sure you do the same as them. Let us know where you are watching from by taking a photo or a video of where you're tuning in from. Tag us and we'll give you a little reshare. And, don't worry, we'll look after you. Anyway, folks, our last departure of the day, the Etihad 451 heading back to Abu Dhabi. So 777-300ER, we have been served by 777-300ERs here for a long time, but since COVID they switched out to the Dreamliners, and now they're back.
Sydney Tower, connect 441 Delta ready.
No, we don't feed the gulls here because they're pests. They're pests around the airport. So we definitely don't feed them because we don't want them to cause any troubles. So we want them to go away, but obviously this area is just heaven for them, unfortunately. But we're just keeping our eyes on Etihad. As mentioned before, our last departure of the day. The next stream is going to be on Tuesday or Wednesday at this stage, and it's going to be a members only live stream.
Is it raining? Yeah. Is it raining?
And then 291 Alpha 634 left connect.
Oh, Jesus, heaps of rain. Yeah.
Wow. Okay. All right, just before we get this Etihad, this is what we're up against. So there's lots and lots of rain around. So we've got to get out of here shortly before we get wet.
Okay, the takeoff 34 left, that's for you 656.
Yeah. Can't have that. Alright, Etihad there just lining up on 3-4 left. Ready to go back to Abu Dhabi. Yabba Dabba Dhabi. Just a Link Airways Saab rolling down the runway. But yeah, there's a bit of rain around, so we're going to try and get out of here. I'll give you a quick little tour just before we go. But yeah, I'm looking forward to coming in here again, doing another live stream. We might come back here, we might go to the Mound, I don't know, we'll have to wait and see for our members stream next week. And if you'd like to reserve your seat there and you're not currently a member, you can do so by typing !join or clicking the join button if you are on PC. As little as $1.49 a month you can become a member, and that is the cheapest option that YouTube will let us do. Paul, we're going to start packing as soon as this Etihad rolls because we don't want to get wet.
See you later. Running left 230, line up away, killing 441 Delta.
Alright, there she goes. She's heavy today. Well, always. She's always heavy. But we don't normally see that aircraft rotate. Long way to Yabu Dabu from Sydney. That's how we have a new member, Gareth Rue, up there in Brisbane, I think, Gareth. Just joining Economy Promo, mate. And Gareth, I think we did meet when you were down here in Sydney for a short time with John and Annette, I think. But mate, welcome to Economy Promo. And alright, so we are going to give you a little bit of a look around. We can see our friends up there in the tower. We might have to... Now, it would be next level of us if we could get a wave from inside the tower. At this late notice, it won't be possible, but look, if we organise it, we might be able to make that happen, but we'll just have to wait and see. But we can see our friends up there in the tower. They're doing a fantastic job. So it's a little tricky to see, but the folks on the left-hand side, you can see one person, or you can see two heads on the left-hand side. So you got your far left person, who's not moving. They are the Sydney ground controller. They can control all the surface movements here at Sydney Airport on the ground. And then the person that's just left of centre that you can just see their head a little bit occasionally. That is the tower controller. So you can gives you a bit of an idea of what to expect. All the tower controllers sit on the northern side, for the most of it anyway. And the north, west and eastern sides. And you've got the staircase there on the southern side, which obviously doesn't really need to be utilised. But big waves to the guys up there. And guys, I think we surely can hit 700 likes before we wrap it up. We're going to wrap it up shortly because it's about to rain, so we've got to head off. But look, much appreciate all of you joining us today for the live stream. Quality Mobile videos here as well. G'day, mate. And Pyramid as well. Hello. But it is time to go before we get rained out. Johnny Gibson, well, my friends, just wanted to drop in for a bit. Got to go. He's going horizontal. There you go, mate. He's going to go and have a stretch. Stretch the eyelid. That's the way to go, mate. But yes, we got to get out of here. Thank you to everybody for joining us this afternoon. It was a short stream, 2.5 hours, but it's good. It's a nice opportunity to come down here. It's in this weather. It's not too hot, not too cold. Perfect. But look, we're going to leave it there. And we got four more likes to go. Then we can do it. But look, folks, if you've enjoyed the stream this afternoon, make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and we'll look after you for future streams here in Sydney. Like I mentioned before, our next stream is going to be a members-only stream on Tuesday or Wednesday, weather dependent, depending on obviously runway configuration and if we get rain or whatever. But we'll take care of you through about an hour's worth of action, and I can sort of respond a little bit better in the live chat. I mean, I do pretty well, I think, trying to get through as many questions as I can. And there's Andy saying g'day. G'day, Andy. Nice to see you, mate. Andy there from Annangrove. But look, folks, don't want to drag it out any further. We will be back Tuesday, Wednesday. We're going to try and do another one next week as well. Obviously, work dependent and everything like that. But I think we might be able to do another live stream on this time next week on Friday. If we do have 1.6 configuration, we will do a full day. But it obviously is all dependent on other schedules and stuff like that. So we'll just have to wait and see. Just have to fiddle up one thing nice and quickly before we end. But I do really appreciate all the moderators, of course. The moderators here do a fantastic job, and we appreciate their time and effort that they put in for our channel here, and they keeping all the spammers out and all that sort of stuff, all the bots and everything. So I'm obviously super appreciative of their work. To all our members, first class through to Economy Promo, we appreciate your support of our stream as well. And you know, we couldn't do it without you guys, so thank you so much. And what else is there to mention? All of our viewers as well. It's nice to have your support of the channels and coming in to say good day. But we will. Apologies there, folks. Just as we can see our friends up in the tower there. Okay, we're going to leave you guys there. We're going to go off to another video premiere that I was just setting up then. So if you'd like to, after the stream, no need to close the channel. You can just leave it and it will redirect you without having to do anything. And you can go and drop us a little like there, and those are always appreciated. Anyway, guys, to all of our viewers, we'll see you again on Friday. Speaking of bots, there we go. And to all our members, we'll see you again on Tuesday or Wednesday, depending on the weather, as long as we don't get rained out. But yeah, I look forward to it. And, on behalf of myself and the team, thank you again for all of your support and viewership. And we'll do it again soon. Bye for now.
Heading at left 230, line up for 934, left and right.
Fine, heading left 230, line up for 934, left and right, heading 120.
Contact departure, see ya.
Absolutely,